We're gonna need a bigger boat! Now on to the news. Anyway, that was a line from Jaws. And this is shit that happened, aka your news that's not space-worthy. It's terrestrial news for this past week. And by past week, I mean this has really happened in the past couple of days since we've filmed this. So, Kevin, I'm gonna throw you a lot of news, mainly about Marvel in particular.
People like Marvel.
Yes,
so.
They're this big major company. I don't know. Disney owns them, something or other. I don't know. Anyway, so this past week, Marvel has been in negotiations or discussions, or they've been talking to people over at Sony, the makers of PlayStation, because they own the rights to Spider-Man.
Right.
And they want to talk to them about getting Spider-Man over into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU for short, on screen. That is where you see Iron Man. I know he's not up here right now, but that's where Iron Man and Avengers, all the movies that you've seen, that's what that includes. Right. And they want to get Spider-Man in on that.
Because in the comics, Spider-Man is a very important part of the Avengers, but because Marvel was very, very, very short on money before Iron Man came out, they sold off a bunch of superhero rights like Spider-Man and X-Men.
And Fantastic Four.
And so they can't be included in the current Marvel Cinematic Universe.
But this is exciting because it means that actually might happen that Sony will let Marvel use one of their own properties again, Spider-Man, in a future Marvel movie, which is exciting. Which is funny about this after what Kevin just said about how Marvel had to sell off some of their properties, namely X-Men and Fantastic Four and anything that has to do with mutants, to Fox. Marvel is actually... Well, Marvel and Disney, I guess, are trying to undercut Fox by canceling Fantastic Four comics. There will be no more Fantastic Four comics after April of this coming year. It'll actually end with...
The comics.
Now, wait, hold on. No, issue number 645 will be the last issue of Fantastic Four. Now, in particular... For now. But Fantastic Four has never sold very well. It sold well, but not very well compared to the other properties. But the funny thing about this statement is that they have actually gone through the offices, like Marvel offices, and they've had to take down Fantastic Four merchandise, posters off the wall. There will be no more Fantastic Four toys. There will be no merchandising whatsoever. There's also no merchandising for X-Men in any of the X-Men movies in terms of toys and whatever, because Marvel is holding all that stuff hostage.
All those licenses, yeah.
But because they'll never be able to cancel X-Men because... I mean, that's a huge franchise.
It's much more recognizable.
Right. They can do whatever they can to undercut Fox and the Fantastic Four reboot. So, because this ends in April of next year, and the Fantastic Four movie comes out in August of next year, there's going to be 4 months of no new Fantastic Four material until the movie. So, there will be nothing to keep people's interest, really, until the movie comes out. So, basically, this is Marvel's way of trying to get Fantastic Four back from Fox. Mm-hmm. We'll see if it works. And in our final bit of Marvel news is Robert Downey Jr., biggest man in Marvel right now. He's out talking to Ellen DeGeneres on her show saying, oh yeah, Iron Man 4 is happening. And then he goes on Letterman that same night saying, oh yeah, Iron Man 4 is happening, but I'm not going to be in it. So he's kind of been...
Lots of mixed messages have happened, though. Because, for example, there's the rumor about Avengers 3 having Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr., but not having the other 3.
Yeah, another team steps up.
Like, because they can rotate in some other heroes because they've been building up with, Guardians of the Galaxy. And there will be more coming out in the coming years.
For sure.
So,
that's another
I think that they're trying to keep people guessing about the future that far out.
Right. But, so the interesting thing is, while Robert Downey Jr. has been talking out about this stuff, mentioning, will he be involved in Iron Man 4? He says no, but that's not confirmed. Iron Man 4 hasn't actually been confirmed by Marvel yet. But, I mean, most likely it will be. They're not gonna lose money on Iron Man 4. But they'll gain money if Robert Downey Jr. is involved, obviously. Yeah. But we don't know. It's too far out to really be able to talk about any of this stuff. But it's exciting because Robert Downey Jr. at least said that even if he is not in Iron Man 4, he will still be doing stuff with Marvel on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that involves maybe somehow magically appearing on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Maybe he'll just be in a consulting role and other things.
Robert Downey Jr. actually did an AMA and Ask Me Anything interview on Reddit, and he said that he would be interested in making an appearance on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Problem is, there's a lot of red tape in the way.
And money.
Yes. But, I mean, also the fact that his character, Tony Stark, doesn't know that Coulson is still alive. Sorry, spoilers. Sorry, I'll put that. Spoilers. But, yes. So, that would be a huge, crazy revelation. But that's a whole story for another time. Point is, Marvel, still as big as ever. Thankfully, being backed by Disney, who is just pumping more money into this thing, like, you know... I don't know. I totally I'm lost on an analogy, Kevin. I usually am good at analogies. Basically,
lots of money, buckets of money.
They're just shoving those coins into the piggy bank that is Marvel. Disney's just shoving all that money in there, and it's paying off.
Oh yeah.
So that's all of our newsy news things. Yeah. Please, sorry. Subscribe,
like videos.
Subscribe, hit that button up here, like down there, and watch the videos that are listed over here, because, not in Kevin's face, all those videos that are listed on the side, because why not check out our other stuff? We got other good stuff going on. You'll enjoy it. Check out our old news. Maybe you're out of the loop like some people are who live under a rock or on Mars where there's no Wi-Fi. Who knows?
Yet.
And on that note,
see ya.
We'll see you out there.